Are 4 shots of espresso enough to start the day? Let's find out. Rebel. All right. Good morning, everyone. Today is today is April 16th. And you know what that means? I'm going to make coffee and go to the gym. Now, this morning, I will be making a cappuccino for Katie and 2 double shot Americanos for myself. So, here we go. Okay. I still cannot get over the fact that tastes like a Tootsie Pop. Brings me back. And for a guy who's on a carnivore diet and definitely cannot have one of those, it's a very nice morning treat. And just in case today's your first time watching one of my videos, that was my pre-workout. Because after I'm done making coffee this morning, I'll be heading to the gym to meet up with my buddy Donnie to get our daily workout in. All right. So, Katie was quite disappointed yesterday. Right as I was closing the recording, she's like, "Where's my cappuccino?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted one." She's like, "I wrote it on the mirror like you asked me to." It's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my mistake. I missed that." So, today I'm making her a cappuccino, and I believe I'm also going to be waking her up. I don't know. She was a little sleepy. Like, "Can you wake me up when it's time for me to drink it?" Okay. Yeah, so let's get into it. Yesterday I actually had a lot of fun yesterday working from home. I felt like I got so much accomplished. So I've actually been needing to get a proposal completed for a couple of weeks now, and it is all on me not getting it done in a timely manner. But I'm putting together a proposal for an upgrade for my drone, and got everything together. You know what? I'm going to see about going to 160. Let me know in the comment section down below if 160 is too hot for your milk. I've been doing it at 150 for some time now, but the reality is that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing it when it comes to when it comes to the foam and the pouring. I know my seahorse looks so beautiful. If you know, you know. But at any rate, let me get this next one going. Man, so I want to know how well these actually help with the grinding sound. I might have to try out another pair of mics, but yeah, we'll take it from there. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday I was like, okay, it was like, actually I'm kind of going backwards from yesterday, but I'll talk about this first since I already did. It was the end of the day. It was like 5:30, I don't know, nearly 6 o'clock last night, and I'm getting ready to turn off my computer, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. Actually, it wasn't 5 or 6 when I was working on it. It was 5 or 6 when I sent it. Anyways, oh, I needed the wet rag. So I was like, all right, before I sign off, I am going to try to get this proposal out. So I had to go through my email and find the 2 different estimates for these 2 drones. I was working with a company called Digital Glue. They're one of the companies that supply Hollywood with electronics and stuff. All right, here we go. I don't know what that is, y'all. I'm gonna call that abstract. All right, now I'll go rinse this out. So yeah, like I was saying, it was the end of the day, and I was like, okay, what? I got to get this out. I got to get this done. I can't wait anymore. And so I used ChatGPT, and then I was like, what am I doing using chat? And then I was like, Claude, what's up, Claude? And Claude really came through. Man. So I think I did 3 iterations just because some of the information wasn't 100% accurate. And man, it was amazing. I did my part as the human in the loop. I read the proposal. I found, what didn't really like line up or make sense, or I say make sense. It all made sense. What it did is it took some other information from another document and kind of incorporated it, and it kind of just made it a little confusing. But at any rate, I was able to make the material changes, and boom, I had a 5-page proposal. It initially was in favor of the most expensive drone out of the 2 drones that I was looking at. And then it helped me compile the information so well that I was able to do the side-by-side comparison. Then I realized, like, man, the sensors are the same, but I get more flight time out of this one compared to this one. And then it made me think, like, wait, when did these drones come out? I looked, like, oh, one came out in 2004, one came out in 2005. I'm like, I don't want the 2004 version. It's 2024. I want the 2026 version, right? Anyways, I was able to send that out before the end of the day, which was awesome because it's exactly what I wanted. I did it again, y'all. Oh my God. I guess I'm going to have an extra shot of espresso. Whatevs. I guess it's a 5-shot day today. So if you guys didn't catch what I just did, I didn't make an Americano right now. I just poured a shot of espresso for another cappuccino. No big deal. No big deal at all. So, all right, let's scoop in, reload this up, and I'll make myself the correct drink. Yeah. So, so yeah, I was able to get the proposal sent out. Worked a little bit past the time I thought I was going to, and it worked out perfectly because now my drone proposal is in the hands of my supervisor. Get that approved, and yeah, which is going to be freaking awesome because the new drone, this upgrade, is going to enable me to essentially, where I've been doing multiple passes at different altitudes with my drone to get better images, I'd be able to fly once and have better capability of zooming in on the photos to be able to see the heat signature anomalies or issues that I identified during my inspections. So I think that's pretty cool. Look forward to it. But that was just a single piece of the day. Man, yeah, it's something else. The way things are growing. I mean, solar grade, yesterday, I learned some stuff. All right, so I created accounts for a number of the technicians and employees at 2 of our EPC partners to help them start to utilize solar grade with our company. And we did some training a few weeks back, but yesterday I learned a nuance. I was trying to add technicians to inspections, and they two of them weren't showing up. Well, after looking at the data, you look at their accounts, and you see all these different people's accounts, their names, their phone numbers, their emails, and then company name. And then I look and I was like, oh, the two people I can't see did not include company name in their accounts, and so they weren't populating in the searches. So I got on, I got it together with customer service and at SolarGrade, and they were able to add the company names onto those profiles, and quickly, boom, able to search, find them, add them. As soon as we got to that part, I was like, okay, well now not only can I add them to projects, but let me go look at the schedule. And what I found out is that they've already scheduled all the preventative maintenance for all the projects that they have with us. And so I just took that schedule and I created the individual inspections that are coming up over the course of the next month or so. And I invited every single person that's on the account so they could see it. And it was perfect timing because today is actually the first day of those projects they're going to go visit. And so today, the technicians are going to be able to use SolarGrade while they're doing the preventative maintenance visit. So I was really excited. It was something I learned and found out about at the end of the day. And the way it came together built efficiencies and enabled me to get a lot done in preparation for the next month. So pretty stoked about how that came together. And I will say, let me just bring this up real quick. The 5 languages of appreciation in the workplace. It is a great book for people, for professionals. So if you haven't had the opportunity, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, do a quick Google search or go to Amazon and search for the 5 languages of appreciation in the workplace. I think every single organization, any business that has employees, everyone should read this. It would change everything in a workplace. Yeah, a lot of great principles in there. Learning how to communicate in the way that the person you're communicating to can receive it is the way to give appreciation. And I had no idea. I would have assumed, at least before reading this book, I would have assumed, no, it would have to be in the most authentic way of the person giving, right? But no, it's about how best to receive. So, at any rate, that's my TED Talk for this morning. Let's see. Extra big. So I got 5 shots of espresso. If that doesn't get my day started, I don't know what the fuck will. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna do a little weird thing because I forgot to bump it out. Let me bump this. All right. Now we'll take this to go clean it up. Come with me. Come with me, and you'll see my cat. His name is Delta. Sorry, I won't do that again. Singing weird. I know. Anywho, so I know I was talking a lot about AI and work. And just being a complete nerd about it. And that's all right, because that's me. That's the real me. But it's Thursday, And I want to know how your week's going. So, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. But if you could do me a favor, leave me a comment, say hi, ask me a question, answer a question, make a statement, send an emoji. I don't mind what it is. I would just like it to be there. I would really like to see if we can get, let me see if I can be overly ambitious. Let's see if we can get 20 comments on this one video. All right? Let's see if we can do that. This is a little social experiment in the comment section. Let's see if we can get enough interaction. Am I going to be upset if it doesn't happen? Nope, not at all. You know, by this time tomorrow when I'm making my next video, I'm probably not going to look back at the other video. It's just how it goes. But I think, oh, let me make a prediction. I predict that y'all are going to see some big changes when it comes to these morning Perk Up videos here pretty soon. And I don't know what that's going to be just yet. But I think you're going to enjoy it. So, with that, I don't want to give away the surprise. So I'm going to go to the gym. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching.